Just come for a little stroll down here. Watford Flight. Hi there, this is Nigel, this is Thoughts on Narrowboating. Welcome back to my channel. And for those of you that are visiting my channel for the first time, I tend to do canal walks. Occasionally I take boat journeys on my narrowboat as I live aboard and live on the canals on the Great British Waterways. So this is Northamptonshire featured in this video and the Watford Flight. Come along and join me and just give me a few minutes of your precious time. And I do recall when we went, and I recorded some videos, funnily enough. Into Crick Tunnel we go. So obviously I watch a number of other channels, and you know, they talk about their experiences going through tunnels, and I get asked, you know, what was your first experience? You know, are you a tunnel virgin when it comes to boating? Well, yeah, but I work in tunnels on the railway, so if I can give you an example, between Corby Station and Manton in Leicestershire, there are several tunnels. Wing Tunnel, for example, very dry tunnel. Then when you get into Corby Tunnel, it's a tunnel in 2 hours because there's a lot of calcification due to a lot of the iron ore that's weeped through over the many decades. And then there are other tunnels, down London, Copenhagen Tunnel, for example, really dirty and smelly. So no, this is an absolutely beautiful tunnel, and it was great to experience it here, as it were, for the second time. It's absolutely soaking, but no, not daunted at all, and I wouldn't have been worried if I'd have met a boat coming the other way. Moving up to the M1 road bridge and Watford Gap services. Horrible M1, who wants this noise? Watford Locks. Well, we got to the top of the flight, and what do you know, there's a queue. But hey, that's boat life, and you just join it, and you could be anything up to an hour waiting. So what better thing to do than to acquaint yourself with the facilities here at Watford Flight, and what better way to start than the Elsan point. Nice and clean as they were presented, and you know what, I always like to leave places better than when I found them, doing the odd litter pick or tidying up after myself or after somebody else. So with that being said, it's all nice and clean. It's time to get back to the boat, and not to forget to pop your blue bag into your toilet cassette before you put it back into its mounting back on your boat. So what else have you got while you wait? Well, you've got the noisy M1 motorway over there, and you've got a local shoppy where you can exchange your books. There's paraphernalia on the history of the local area, Watford Flight, flyers, information locally of what's happening, you know, book swap, that sort of thing. Absolutely beautiful surroundings, as you can see. This is our visit to the flight, September 2021, as we go from the Grand Union Canal to the Coventry Canal for a variety of reasons. Yes, we're in lockdown at this particular point. That doesn't stop liveaboards getting to where they need to get to, and all facilities were open, and the volunteers were in attendance. Something you don't get to see very often on my channel. Me, yes, I can steer the boat, and here's me going into the lock. In control as always. You know what, I don't look too bad for a man of I think I was 58 there. I'm nearly 60 now, so that gives you some idea how long ago it was that I went through there. Oh, I love it. This is the most exciting part about boating, going through the flights. Oh, the smell, oh, it's fantastic, I love it. And look at this, just look at that, being inside there in the cradle of a lock. Ah, with the water weeping through, the noise, again, like I said, the smell, the cascading sound, I love it. There was a little bit of trouble here in lock number 4. I'll explain. A sinkhole. Those of you that are familiar with the flight will know this from back in 2021. There's always something of interest along the canals, and this is just one aspect of it. But this is in full repair as we go through. So I'm in lock number 4, the damaged lock. It's a little bit slower than usual getting out of this one because of the damage to the gate. It means that the water release between the 2 gates is a lot slower. Lock number 1. Watford flight now at the south end. Job done. Oh, so where are we now? Yeah, we're coming just south of Watford flight now. There's the services at Watford Gap off the M1 on the northbound side of the motorway. Yeah, we're on our way up now. Sorry about the wobbly camera. Whoa, bump. Well, I hope that you enjoyed that, starting at the north portal of the Crick Tunnel, going through the flights at Watford, but no video would be complete without a little bit of Braunston. And a little bit of a bonus to this video, here we go. On the approach now to the north portal of Braunston Tunnel, at 1.25 miles. Let's see if it's a little bit darker than Crick. Is there a boat in there? Isn't there? Oh, is there one halfway down the tunnel? Who knows? Who cares? Here we go. In for a penny and in for a pound. Just keep that boat straight and stay to the right. Or is it the left? Never quite sure. Oh, it's over to the right, isn't it? But that's only if you see another boat coming the other way. Be light. The question remains, did I meet somebody coming through the tunnel? Well, yes, I did, halfway down. And the skill here is to stay over to the right, as you should on the canal anyway, but to angle your light so that it doesn't dazzle the boat coming through. That's very important that you do that. So make sure that you're absolutely correct on that before you go into the tunnel. Make sure your preparation's there before you start. I had all my lights on inside my boat anyway for convenience as I went through. I'm using an iPhone 11, not the best camera for doing these videos, not exactly a GoPro, so I do apologise for the quality of the video. But thank you very much for watching the video this far, I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you all again in the next video as I exit the south end of Braunston Tunnel as I bring my journey up to the Coventry Canal to an end. If you like what I'm doing here, please consider subscribing to the channel, and if you did this with your favourite YouTuber as well, I'm sure that they would appreciate it just as much as I do.